Good evening. Welcome to Woodturning in the stable studio. We're back again. I don't know why I'm back, but I'm back. You'll be aware that Mark's not doing a live this evening, so you've got me instead. Yay! How exciting is that? I've got some helpers in the background. Let me just bring them on screen here and we'll see who we've got. We have Derry from TJ Turning.
Hello,
We have
everybody.
got Sir Dropalot, Steve from SK Crafts.
Hello.
And we've got the gorgeous Joe, who sings like an angel.
Good evening.
So
An
I need to
angel.
chill and relax. Yeah, well, yeah, you know what I mean.
Hey, watch it.
Careful, careful. Get back in the background before you get me into trouble, the two of you. So I'm just having a little sup of tea. I need to keep my strength up. I had to eat a little Cadbury's mini roll earlier. Yum, that was nice too. So good evening, everybody. Welcome along to an unscheduled live for me. You got my pleasure of my company twice tonight. I've got a premiere getting out at 10 o'clock as well. Anyway, what we're going to do this evening, I'm going to do something simple. And I'm going to steal an idea that I first seen on Wayne the Woodturners. Wayne's in the chat.
He is.
So I'm kind of stealing this idea from Wayne. But it's not an idea really, it's just different use of colours. I said I was going to throw some colour at a piece of wood of some description. So I went into my woodshed and see could I find a dry piece of wood. And I did. I found this bit. This is a little piece of ash, I think, unless anybody out there wants to tell me different. So
Looks
that's
like it to
what
me.
and it's in bowl orientation there. So we're going to turn a little dish, and then we'll colour the outside, I think, and we're going to use this stuff. Or I will turn it first and then I'll show you the stuff. Just tease you a little bit there. So I'll just bring this up, and one of you guys can tell me who's in the chat if you don't mind.
Okay.
I'm
Shall I
going to
do it
start
this
turning
time?
this with my if you
Oh,
want,
then, Terry, since you've offered.
you work away.
Okay. Well,
Just
first
use
in the
it
chat
around
was
to start with.
TJ Turning. Second in the chat was Wayne the Woodturner.
You're
Evening,
keen,
Wayne.
Terry.
Michelle Ousby's in. Like you.
So just going to use safety goggles this evening, guys.
Yeah, all
'cause
chatted
we're-
together.
Should be okay.
Nigel Foster's in.
I'll just double
Woodworm
check.
Paul. Circular by
This is
Keith.
still tight on here. Yep.
Terry
Still.
Bartlett.
Go to the overhead,
Dave Oti.
and I'll start by shaping this out, the outside shape here. Might need a bit more speed than that.
Trevor P. Hobby Turner.
That's around about
Mm,
1,000 revs.
Douglas Mungham. Barry Chitty.
We'll just make sure it's nice and round and start making some shape in it as well.
Barry Watkins, Keith Jarvis, Andy Lanelli. And so we go down the chat. Tony Smith, good evening. Todd. Oh, that just jumped, so I've lost about not there. There we go. Todd at Glen Cove Woodworks. Mark Harvey. Door 60, John Scarborough, Doug Miller. And why does this keep jumping? There we go.
Because people keep coming in, Terry.
They do, yeah. Ruby Clare's in. Hello, Ruby.
Hi, Ruby.
Andy Woodwork Learner's in.
Nice.
Stuart
That's pretty
Ingerley's in.
He's done the
The
bone now,
Park
sir.
Woodturner's in.
So
Tommy's
make a little,
Workshop's in. The Yorkshire Git is in. Hello, Glyn. Seth from Brickhouse Craftworks is in. Pat Cummins is
Yes, sir.
in. Mark's Woodshed is in, if I might have said Mark already. And TC Woodworks is in. And I think that is so far said those in the chat. Mark, the gentleman Woodturner's turned in. Evening, Mark.
Even Mark.
Good evening, everybody.
Evening, Mark.
Evening,
Did you
everybody.
say
Thank you for
Andy the
coming.
Woodwork Learner?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put a mortise in the bottom of this.
And he's got it right. He said I got a voice to sleep to.
The Terry's voice, yeah.
Telling
Lovely
stories
too,
with
Andy.
Terry.
Wake me up when you're
Telling
finished there,
stories
Terry.
with Terry on Tuesday. How about that?
That's Monday, mate.
No, but it'll be tomorrow night.
So I've just got to put a little mortise in the bottom of this. Welcome along, everybody. Thanks for coming in.
Because you turned that outside almost already, and all I've done is read the chat. I look up and it's done.
I know, but that's because you're so slow.
You getting good or what?
Yeah, no. No, the outside's not done at all. It's just roughly shaped in the minute.
Yeah.
A little bit better tool control. It might have been better.
You ain't doing so bad.
I know.
That's better.
I know. We'll just finish that off with the skew. Just to get my set my dovetail.
Douglas Mung was asking, could it be olive ash? It's got that character about it. It's definitely a bit of ash, but yeah, it could be Douglas. It's got
It's
that.
definitely ash. I mean, olive ash is just highly figured ash, isn't it?
Yeah. We
Basically.
won't know until he's turned it, I suppose.
You'll get a better
Looks
look
like-
at the inside shortly. So I'll just use that just to kind of smooth out the bottom there a bit. And we'll see what that's like. Let's have a quick look. That's actually quite good. Might actually put a couple of little rings in there. I put my, I'll be putting my maker's mark in there, so no, just a couple of little rings just to make it look like it's
Look like you made an effort.
Yeah, so just one there, and one a little bit closer to the middle, right there somewhere, and then I'll put my maker's mark in the inside of that.
Lawrence
like that.
Begija's just joined us.
Good
Hi,
evening,
Lawrence.
Lawrence. And
And
Barry
Andrew.
Woodshed.
Oh,
Andrew.
Andrew. Hello,
Evening,
Andrew.
Andrew.
So that's not too bad. I'll go leave that little foot, and now we'll try and turn the outside properly. See can we get a decent cut on it. So we'll turn this so it's the right shape.
Lawrence has said, have I missed anybody? He's put about 13 years of some names in there we haven't even seen yet.
Just
I think
try and
Trevor
get a
Reed's
nice
joined us, I'm not
transition
sure.
between the foot and the
Yeah.
wall there.
So what tool are you using there, Brian? Is that a spindle gouge?
No, it's a bowl gouge.
Oh, is it?
It's a little Simon
Just a
Hope
quarter.
double-ended bowl gouge.
Is
Is
that
that
the
new
quarter?
then,
Quarter
Brian?
inch.
Only 10 mil.
Looks very nice.
Hmm. What's the detail work?
Bit of an OG shape coming up here, I can see.
Hmm.
That's the plan, Terry.
Very good.
Well, it's getting colours, so you want to have a steep enough size so you can actually see the colour.
Mm-hmm.
There's no point in having
Fair
a wide, flat bowl if you can't see the colour you're putting on it. That's pretty pointless. We might even just roll over the top of the rim a wee bit, just to...
Did you give Mike Walker a ring just to see any advice on colouring? Or
Yeah.
did you privately talk to Steve?
Oh, there's
Hmm.
Pete's just joined us. He must have slept in.
Hi, Pete.
Hello,
Hiya,
Pete.
hiya, Pete.
Evening.
How you doing,
Hello.
buddy? Welcome along, mate.
He slept in.
Did you have
I'm
a
good.
wee
My
snooze?
carrier pigeon was asleep.
I thought you had a wee snooze there or something.
Brilliant.
Welcome along, Pete. I'll put you back in the background, guys. There we go. Why did I go to the wrong place there? That's okay. That's my fault. I'll put it there. Well, that's not a bad finishing cut there. We could maybe just sand that now, I think.
Is that a new tool that you've got then, Brian? Or is
No,
it an
no,
old
it's just
tool?
no, I've had it for ages. It's a double-ended Simon Hope. Little 10 mil. Little 10 mil bowl gauge.
Hmm.
And I quite like it.
Nice bit of kit, but look at it.
It is. I have the bigger one as well. I have kind of lots of tools.
Yeah, we've
Too
heard.
many.
Could be a bit of olive ash now, but look at it.
Too many. It is.
Yeah.
It's not overly figured though.
No, but it's the colour in it.
A bit of a crack there. We might have to sanding seal that and then just hit that with a little bit of. So let's bring in this extractor hood. Switch the extractor on. And we'll give it a go. Turn the speed down a little bit. I'll do.
Jennifer's Crafting Creations, is it? Hello, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer. How you doing, buddy?
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer. I've only just got here. I'm here, woman. My internet actually did turn off, so you know.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
obviously listen to me.
Yeah.
Are you listening to them excuses?
No, it's back.
The thing is, it turned
It's
off
not
but
black.
because he was asleep, so he couldn't switch it on until he woke up.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I've been busy. Been working in the workshop.
Oh, yeah.
There's a question for you, Terry. If you were
Oh, hello,
buying
Douglas.
a rough
Douglas got a question.
Yeah, for you.
Yeah, if we're buying a rough olive ash blank, how would you know without turning it? Well, you can tell by the end grain as it changes colour, and also you probably could tell from the flat surfaces, but the end grain's easier. Look at the end grain; you can see it's changing colour as it comes outwards. And if it's brown in the middle, you think, that's olive ash.
Paul
Sometimes.
Kavanagh has joined us. Good evening,
Hello,
Paul.
Paul.
Sometimes you get to an ordinary bit of ash and you find you've got olive ash in the middle
Hi,
of it.
Paul.
Yeah, you could buy a cheap bit of ash. Yeah. Going baggins, you can have that for a fiver, and then you take it away and you find it's a nice bit of olive ash. Beautiful piece of wood.
Feel as if you've won the lottery.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens when you turn something and it's got a lovely inside to it. It's like, wow. It's like that bit of sycamore I turned the other day. It turned out to be quite a special bit of wood. It looked like nothing on earth. In fact, its twin is sitting across on that bench that I'll show you after a while.
Wayne's got it right. Wayne's got it right. Olive ash looks like olive wood. So
Yep.
Yeah.
So if you get it as ash, then it looks like olive wood. Then you think, that's a bit of olive ash. JP Woodworks in. Hello, Jamie.
Hi, Jamie.
Jamie. How you doing, bud?
How you doing, buddy? That's my mate Strawberry.
Welcome along, Strawberry.
Strawberry.
Is that because he blows? I thought it was raspberry.
No. The reason he's called
what's the
Strawberry
rule?
is this. This is the reason he's called Strawberry.
Oh, you've still got it.
That's the reason he's called Strawberry.
And how did you get out of that, Strawberry?
I have no idea. Jamie thought it was a good idea to send me a strawberry.
Send you a strawberry.
You know what he's like. He's a bit mad.
Brilliant.
So ever since I received that, I called him Strawberry. So I'm just trying to get right into this edge of this rim here, just to make sure it kind of looks like something, and it hasn't been neglected. Just a little foot, just to raise it off the edge off the table. Should be all right, I think. So that's the first grit. That was 80 grit. So we'll do 120. I'll do that first, and then we're going to colour this, so we may have to go to 400 on this.
Oh yeah, because you're not gritting the outside, are you? Oh, one reprieve anyway.
Hey, find yourself.
Yeah, that's terrible. You guys are bad.
That's just evil.
It's only Monday, and they're already at it. The pair of them.
It's not me.
Terry,
Have you
the room
noticed?
at the top of this now.
No,
you know
I'll never be.
Have you noticed I'm a nice fella? I don't get involved in that nonsense. I'm surprised there was no comment there.
No, we wouldn't comment, Brian, as you're live.
Yeah,
You wait till afterwards.
never stopped you before.
That's true.
120, 240.
So,
Sandpaper you're using, did you get some sent to you or something?
What, sandpaper? Yeah, I got some nice sandpaper. It arrived today. This is the stuff that we got from Dan at Taylor's Millfield. There was a good deal on it, so we bought a lot.
excellent.
We did.
I bought 20 metres of each grit.
And then you're cutting it all up into sizes like
Yeah, 2 inch
you've
bits,
got
yeah.
there. Wow.
Well, I tried a bit on the laser today. because I tried to cut it on the laser to make round
Alright.
bits because I thought it'd be nice and easy. Yeah, what a mistake that was.
Really?
That smelled
Scissors.
nice.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
well,
not
I
nice.
tried it with the 80 grit, Steve,
Hmm?
and I did it sandpaper side up, which is probably a mistake.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the next time I'll do it sandpaper side down, and it might work easier.
Hmm,
Burning
perfect,
through
yeah.
plastic.
But I mean,
plastic
it
and
did it,
resin.
but it was a slow process, I have to say. You done some, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did some.
What did you burn it at?
75% at 1,000 millimeters a second. I mean, a minute.
Right, and how many passes?
One pass.
Just what? What size
Yeah,
of
but
laser
mine's
have you got?
40 watt.
Ah, there you go. Mine's only a 20 watt.
Cody
Well,
Sheds joined us.
it actually says it's a 20 watt, but I'm not sure.
Benjaminers.
And
Okay,
Rob from Copper
yeah.
House come in.
Paul Calvin, it says
Gentlemen.
20 metres per grid. It's like the rural shortage.
Yeah. Trouble is, I got
Yeah.
20 meters. Well, I got 35 meters in fact, but
Yeah, I got 20 meters as well.
I haven't got any. Now, Nigel Foster has said, Joe, after the singing I heard on another live over the weekend, your singing is not as bad as I first thought.
Ooh.
Ooh,
is
that's
that
a
a
bit of a.
compliment
It could be a
or
compliment or a little
Yeah.
bit of sarcasm coming in there. Not as
I'm not
bad
sure.
as I thought. So that means he thought you were terrible, but now you're just bad. That's what he means, or what? I don't know.
Oh dear, that's shocking.
Ah.
320.
Wayne said, always cut your abrasive with scissors. It sharpens the scissors.
Yeah, just,
Yeah.
Aye,
True, actually. Wears them out as well, though.
it doesn't have. It's
You
alright if
could
you're
do
cutting
with
them in
making one of
straight
those
lines.
cylinders that are sharp
What?
edges, and you bang it with a hammer, and it
punch?
cuts through the.
you mean a punch?
Yeah, well, something like that. Anyway,
Why don't you just cut them square?
Well, I'll do mostly, but
2 inch
Norman-
square, they work a
we'll
treat.
do a square punch.
Norman Greenweller's just joined us evening, Norman.
You mean Norman?
I cut
Say
mine in
about
batches
Kitey's
because I
shed?
use quite a lot for spindle
Evening,
work, so I don't
Kitey.
want that to cut small.
Mm.
no, I'm only going to cut them as I need them too, Terry. Pete, sorry.
So Mark Harvey is asking question: which
Huh?
or what? What's that race?
Ratios.
Ratio.
Ratio to mix sand and sealer to cellulose finish. I do mine 60% cellulose sand and sealer to 40% cellulose finish.
I'm a bit tighter than Steve, so I do mine 50-50.
Yep.
I have 2 jars. One with a brush in it, which is 50-50. And I got another one which is I can squirt onto a cloth, which is 25-75. So sometimes I use it a bit thicker. And there are occasions when I'll actually use it uncut.
Yeah,
Depends on the
I'll
timber.
do. I used to use it uncut because it goes into porous grain lovely.
Yeah,
You know,
depends on the
use it in
timber
one
you
go.
cut it.
So we're going to colour the outside of this bowl, guys. Any preferences?
Hmm.
Well,
Something
depends. If
festive.
the grain's looking good,
Something festive.
Benjamin's in. Look out, team. Hello,
Something
Ben.
festive.
Well, I got to say, I saw a picture of Wayne's the other day, and it made me think. I want to do one with a black base
Hmm.
and a bright red going to orange sky.
Bright red.
Yeah,
at
Wayne
the
puts up
top,
some
but-
magnificent
But with
Nice.
sunsets.
Yeah, it's
doesn't
one of
Nice
he?
looking piece. That
Wayne's
though.
lovely
That's a nice looking bit of
silhouettes.
timber.
Just
It
the
is, isn't
black line of the earth,
Yeah.
Right,
and
so-
a bright red sky.
it?
Hmm.
Sanding sealer
Or put
first.
another piece on to colour it.
Sanding sealer. So use
Oh, you won't need
chestnut.
sanding sealer for colouring, will you?
Yeah.
Only go in, didn't you?
Yeah.
No, you put an
Or is it
ebonizer on
acrylic?
I'm going to use
Oh, you're gonna
acrylic
edit.
sanding sealer.
Ebonite.
So,
And then I'm going to use, well, let's have a look at what we're going to use, what colours we're going to use. Remember I said we're going to steal Wayne's idea. Well, we're not going to steal it, we're just going to try it
you
and see.
mean literally steal it?
Yeah,
And
steal
you're
it,
gonna copy
absolutely,
it.
stole it, straight off Wayne's
Yeah,
life. Look, there
There
it
we
is.
go.
Copy it.
Space dust.
Space.
Lovely.
So I got that.
I like that actually. I like that live he did. It was
I got it
lovely.
from Amazon. Yeah, I did as well. And there's a whole list of them of different colours. So magic dust, space dust, galaxy dust, aurora borealis. I I don't know how many colours there is. There probably.
Wayne would know about the Aurora
1, 2,
Borealis because he
3,
can
4,
see it from
5,
his
6.
house.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Can I?
6 is 36. 36
Look at
different colours in there.
You've only got 6.
And I bought a pack of 6. They're for airbrushes, basically.
Are they actually
Acrylic
dust?
airbrush.
Ah,
No.
right.
They're
I hope
liquid, are
not.
they?
I hope
Yeah.
so. I'm going to
Oh,
put them
right.
on with a sponge brush. I hope they're liquid. So a quick bit of acrylic sanding sealer on this.
Ben Janney.
Can we see it?
Ben?
Change the camera?
Oh, sorry.
Just checking.
Oh, I
Yeah,
think I
he
was there.
said hello a minute ago.
Did he?
Yeah. He's just making sure everybody knows he's in, I think.
Ben? Not Ben, he doesn't make sure.
No, Ben don't do things like
So when you're colouring wood,
Nice little pudding
you
bowl. That.
use acrylic sanding sealer.
that. You don't have to, no.
Don't have to. No,
Can you
it's
use
just
cellulose?
you
Yeah.
can. Aye. It's just that I have that aerosol handy, and it
If
dries
you're going
quick.
over the top of a water-based stain or paint or whatever, it's good to use cellulose. And similarly, if you're going over a cellulose-based paint, it's good to use acrylic.
So we'll just let that dry for a second, and we'll have a look at these. See what we've got. We have. They're called the shifters. And this one is that's red and gold, although it looks pink. Red and gold, it says. Orange and violet.
Mhm.
Green,
White.
blue, violet. Bright gold brown.
Mhm.
Electric blue and intense violet. Oh, I like the sound of that. And old gold grey violet. So
Well, if it was me, I'd
combination.
finish with the first one you started with should be at the top of the rim because you're going to do a black
one?
base.
This
Mhm.
red. Okay.
Yeah, well, finish with that because you haven't got orange, have you?
Red and gold, isn't it? Mhm.
No,
Yeah,
and
that,
then
that would be
black.
great to finish as a sunset on the top.
And what about old gold grey violet down at the bottom? No. Two.
Well, that would be the middle one because you'd have black at the bottom. You ebonize
Well, I'm
it.
going to 3, am I? Okay. Right.
So you ebonize. You're ebonizing the whole thing,
I've
yeah.
got an orange violet one there, Terry.
Right.
Be interesting.
That's confusing me about that in the first one.
Mm.
Oh,
Malcolm
orange violet.
Douglas,
It's going to be
Stephen.
very blue, though, isn't it? Very deep.
Who knows?
Hello, Malcolm.
I've no idea, mate, because I've never used them before.
So Wayne the Woodturn, electric blue and intense violet. He's put.
They must be
Electric
the
blue
two
and
that
intense violet. Yeah, that down at the
There's the
bottom.
man. That's the man that
Malcolm
knows.
Douglas
Right.
has joined us.
So
Good
we'll go
evening,
do that at the
Malcolm.
bottom, okay?
He's
Malcolm.
put the red and gold doesn't shift that well.
Okay, so we'll leave that off. And what about if you just go from that electric blue to intense violet, and then we'll go up to the middle and put this, which is orange and violet? Or is that going to
So
go at the top?
Are you going to put black ebonizing on it first?
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll do that now.
Right.
You got to.
So we're starting from a black
You have
base,
to do
yeah?
it because you have to do it from a black base. It has to be done
Yeah,
from black.
that's fine.
Right, that's dry
So
now.
then you're going to do red as you come up. Red, gold,
wrong,
shift.
wrong camera.
No,
So
not
that's
red.
kind of dry
Right.
now, so that's
Electric,
okay.
blue and violet.
Right, I'll just denib that a wee bit with some shavings. It felt a little
Got the
bit.
shine you're getting off the oil in that.
Mm. It's almost a shame to colour it.
It is really, but you know.
Yeah, well, not colour the inside, it'll be alright. Right,
If you
so
don't like it, you can always turn it off.
yeah, exactly. That's one of the reasons for the mortise instead of a tannin. So we'll just put some of this on.
Do you want to
Try
cover
not
your
to get
lathe
it.
up, really?
I'll be alright.
Ooh.
Yeah, we spend 9 months cleaning it, so I wouldn't worry about it, Steve.
It'll get cleaned at the end of the live anyway, so a little bit of methylated spirits on a wet bricks pad. It'll be grand.
Okay.
I'm doing the whole thing. I need to turn that out again. You're an
That's
idiot, Brian. That's okay.
You want to do the
Question
base,
from
don't
John
you?
Scarborough.
Is that probably enough? No, there's a bit more there.
That's it.
He said, "Were those shavings littering your floor, Brian?"
Can't believe there was shavings on the floor. But I've just turned that, so How about that? That'll be all right.
Lovely.
Yeah, don't go too heavy
Yeah.
because that'll start to run.
Mm.
There we go. I'll do. Stop. Cease, desist, halt. As they say. Whoops.
Let that dry. Be nice.
So we'll let that dry for a minute or two. If you spin it up, help it dry, or put the hairdryer on it. Can you dry it up quicker with the hairdryer?
Yeah, just keep it
Carefully.
away. Like, make sure you turn the hairdryer on before you put it over your piece, just in
Yep.
case there's any dust in your hairdryer.
Roger Mills is in. Spindle's Workshop's in. Good evening.
Good
Good
evening.
evening.
Windows Workshop. That's somebody I've never seen before.
No, welcome.
Now,
Gas.
Gaz
So
was
that's-
That's
that's
asking, so do you need a base like that for all paint pieces?
No, it's
Not
just
all.
for sort of iridescent paints and stuff. You need it.
Because they're a metallic-y paint, if you don't put them on a dark background, you won't see the metallic or iridescent of it glowing through. So same with the Joe Sonia iridescence. If you put them just on a flat piece of work, that they're not gonna illuminate like they would if they was on a black background. So obviously, it hasn't got to be black. It could be a dark blue or a navy blue, but black is
Deep
the
purple or
best.
something.
Yeah, the black is
It's
the best.
quite common to put a dark coat on timber, even if it's not iridescent. If
Excuse
you've
me.
got translucent stuff,
Mhm.
because then the black can be sanded back and it'll stay in the grain pattern and highlight it through the other colours.
Might be better if I put the heat on instead of blowing cold air at it. Eh?
Yeah,
Well,
that would help it a little bit. Just don't get too
Is
close
it-
because that'll bubble a little bit.
at least it'll stop it bubbling if it's cold air. That's looking
Okay,
nice as
touch
it
the
is.
middle bit because I'm going to turn that bit off anyway. So I'll scrape it off anyway.
I just turn the lathe on slow and then it gets some air that way
spin.
as well.
You know, I never thought of that because
Oh, you know.
my lathe they had before never did that. You couldn't
Mhm.
get to go slow.
That's true, yeah.
It was 480 revs or nothing. So that's currently turning at 85 revs. It looks like it's out of shape.
That'll be all right, boy. It's a cosmic bowl. It's supposed to be out of shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Fine.
Now, do I need to get this bone dry or?
Yep,
It's nearly
it's
there.
got to be dry.
Okay. Just talk amongst
suppose
yourselves there, guys. It's
If you
fine.
got a bubble effect, I suppose, then you could it could make a difference.
Gas, glass, driftwood turning,
Not too hard.
Yeah,
and
gas.
everyone been watching in the background. Hi, Gaz. How are you?
Hi, guys.
Just finished some pens, apparently. Very nice.
Well done.
Good man.
Will Butler said, careful with your hand, Brian. Heat and you don't go well together.
Yeah, they don't.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I think Brian's learned his lesson.
Could have a cup
Well-
of tea while I'm waiting, couldn't I?
Well, to the next time.
You
anyway.
could. Are you gonna?
Yeah. I'm trying to learn to be a bit more chilled when I'm turning.
Yeah. Enjoy what you do.
Wayne says drying paint on a lathe is the same as drying clothes on a clothesline. You don't need heat; you just need airflow.
That's dry.
Yeah, that'll
Matt
flash off quite
Strawton
quick.
is in the chat.
Awesome.
Good evening.
Mark. How
Matt.
you
Hello,
doing?
Mark.
That's pretty good. I'm quite pleased with that. I'm surprised that went as quick. Cool.
Does dry quite quick.
So we
Look at
So
that.
that
You
was,
can see it graining already.
chestnut's ebonizing lacquer. So now we're going to have some of these little paints. So let me just set up this little board. And here.
Andy says, "Here we
You
are,
get-
watching
you
paint
get-
dry."
You guys can't see that. Put that down there and pop that down like that. Just so you see the paints for a minute. So that was two colours we kind of sorted out. That was
Mhm.
that's the intense blue and the electric blue and intense violet. And that's the orange violet. So I need something
So
for the middle, yeah?
the blue goes on the bottom, then, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Get
about
lighter as you
green?
go up.
What about green, blue, violet?
Mm.
And
Green
between
won't go
maybe?
with purple very well though.
Oh, not. Oh, okay.
Red will.
Well,
But
the only red I've got is that red
yeah,
gold.
no, that's a bit
Wayne
light.
said, I think-
We'll just do
Wayne-
2 colours then, will we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't overkill it because you'll ruin it if you put too much colour on. I think.
Right, so let's go with this. There is a little marble in here, or a little ball bearing. So you have to give it a shake up. Oh my God, for heaven's sake, Brian, you can't drink tea from a metal pit. Why not?
No.
Why China?
China only. China only.
China cup only.
Not in my house. Oh, it's a bit like Joe
Water.
I'm
Sonia's.
a bit concerned. 'cause
So
I
they
actually
just
agree
all
with
one
Benjamin
colour?
on that one.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, so just kind of one colour sort of thing.
Change your camera if you're going to start
Yeah, I'm
putting
doing
paint
that,
on.
mate. I'm going to do that. So what I
Wow.
intend
Can
to
I
do is
just suggest something before you put it on there?
yes, mate.
Get a scrap piece of wood, spray a bit of everything like, and just try it and see what it looks like and how much you put on, rather than just splashing it on the piece.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
No,
Oh,
he's-
okay.
He's going for
go.
gold up.
Let's go for it. So we're just gonna do some random shapes on the bottom.
It's pretty.
I love that.
And we'll see what happens.
Mm.
Dip it again. It's getting
Doing it.
drier.
I'm doing it,
Yeah.
Terry. I'm doing it, Terry.
That's what she said.
Keep the intensity up.
Just some random shapes.
That means you got no good. You're not very good at eye and coordination. So do random shapes. It looks better.
Have you noticed that? Did you notice, Terry?
I did.
Good lads. I'm not an artist by any means.
That's a pretty colour. That is a very
Yeah,
pretty
I
colour.
like that. Yeah.
Is it coming up, mate? Oh,
It's
you
getting
can see
lovely.
it. I think you can actually see it better on there than I can see it from
Mm.
here. So we'll just turn that out a wee bit and do a bit more up here. Oh, too much. Damski.
Oh,
Ruined it.
Giddy.
I didn't ruin it at all. I'm just going to let that couple of little streaks just up
A
here.
couple of flecks at the top. That's it.
Just like that. Something like that.
Don't overdo it, mind.
No, that'll do. Stop.
little is
Let-
more. Or
Less is more. It's a bit bubbly though.
Yeah, that'll dry.
Yeah.
If that's like
Well,
the Joe Sonia's, that'll dry where you get some white in it as well.
Hmm.
But I don't know if it's like the Joe Sonia's.
I have no idea.
Wayne
Right.
might be able to tell us.
Where's Wayne? Do I have to let that dry before I put another colour on, Wayne, or can I just crack on? Douglas Mullen shouted at me. He says, "Less is more."
Good old Douglas.
Paul's right. It's really difficult for humans to make random patterns.
Go back
The
and
hand
close
is
your
actually healing
eyes.
up. Look, the hand is healing up really well.
Oh, he's only got the bandage off. Yeah.
It is.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Ooh, this is kind of brown, chocolatey colour.
Well,
Ooh.
you need
Almost,
different.
almost chocolate. Put
Wayne
another
says
on.
the paints don't dry as quick as Joe Sonia's. Okay, remember
Alright.
that.
Do I have to let it dry first before I before I put any more on, or can they blend a wee bit?
I would imagine you could blend them.
Oh yeah, I would think you can carry on doing it, but remember they don't dry as quick, so don't
Okay.
think they're dry and then turn it. And
So I want to put quite a bit on right here. So I'm kind of doing a sort of just a
you're kind of doing it all in the same way, so it's not random. But yeah,
it's kind of random.
Ben suggested if you close your eyes, Brian,
Yeah.
What
It
makes you
will be
think I'm
random.
not?
random,
What makes you
not
think I'm not?
necessarily on
Close?
the bowl, but random.
Put a wee bit down there, too.
Wayne says you get a really good effect, but painting in the same direction. That's what you're doing, really, aren't you? Sculpturing up to the left on the bottom.
It's kind of just kind of doing a little sort
That's
of
it.
curve shape.
So
there,
keep
just
doing it
kinda-
that way.
I'll go back away now. Just filling in the sort of gaps there, so I'm not leaving too much black.
Andy Woodwork Learner says they do dry quickly when you use an airbrush.
Hmm.
But of course, you only get a spray then, don't you? You don't get
Yeah.
this sort of pattern.
I would imagine that you know, like the Joe Sonia, you get a better effect because you get with the Joe Sonia, if you put some on it and that's thick in places, thin in places, and you get the different textures as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, stop.
Why are you saying if you blend them, you lose the effect of the different colours,
Oh, okay.
different lights.
Good.
So don't blend them. Don't rub them together. Just let them
No,
be.
I haven't rubbed them together at all.
Actually, I love that blue. That's amazing.
It is kind of electric-y. Blue right enough. And it does change colour when you rotate your
You
when
mean,
you
yeah.
rotate around the piece. You'll see it when I take it off eventually. Now, can I speed that along with the hairdryer as well?
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Yeah, why not? What's the worst that can
Brow
happen?
likes it.
It melts.
Yeah, or it pops and bubbles, and you turn it off and do it again. Actually, what would be good is that pink one we said would no good. That'd be lovely right round the bottom as a ring.
What, this one right here?
Yeah. No, the next ring
Up here?
on the edge of that, where the edge is. Give a
All right,
shadow
just-
line then when
just
it's
the
on the
shadow
table.
line, yeah.
Yeah, I reckon that would look brilliant.
The pinky coloured one.
I would think it would. Be like underlights in a kitchen, wouldn't it? Or something.
Under lights.
You know, like
Oh,
people
well.
have these lights
Oh,
along
well,
the helmets, along the fascias or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh well,
RPM.
Terry, if you think that'd be
RPM
good, Terry,
Woodworks has just joined us. I'm just thinking, that's
Good
just me.
Good evening, RPM.
give this one a shake then. With the
Benjamin's
Very
actually
thin, though. You got a
saying
thin
it's
brush, don't use
the
this.
colours are reminding him of a peacock.
Don't use a sponge. You got a thin brush, a small
See,
brush.
this is
like
got a real
Yeah.
sharp edge on it, Terry.
Okay, yeah, just around that rim. That's all.
I reckon
Just-
that'd be quite good with a central fugal effect and all. If you do the bowl
Yeah,
that way.
you could do that, couldn't you?
Wow.
Central fugal
Look how
effect.
bright that is.
Drip it on and spin it.
So just on the edge here.
Yeah, right on the edge.
Oh, heck.
When it's standing on the table, you see, any light reflecting around and somebody's sitting down, they'll see that.
So Wayne the Woodturners put the red and gold can come out green.
It is coming
Oh.
out green. It is actually going green now. You're
Okay,
absolutely right.
I blew that theory then. I blew that theory.
Oh, well.
Oh,
You're going to
well.
try, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, try these things. Sure. What
There's
difference
so
does it make?
many options now to colour wood.
But if that was sitting on a table, you see, and you were sitting at eye level, and you just look up the bowl and you say, that's a nice bowl, and you see that ring around the bottom, it would give it a lift from the actual table itself where the shadow would be. That's just my warped mind.
Well, this is true, of course.
No comment.
This is
No
true.
comment.
True, very true.
You've been going 42 minutes, Brian. And
Lovely.
you've got 85 people in the chat.
Thanks, guys.
Welcome,
Thanks, everybody, for
everybody.
coming in.
Thanks, everybody.
Don't forget, people, if you
Appreciate
like what you see, give Brian a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not. He'd well appreciate it.
I would. I think I'm 4 short of 650 subscribers currently.
I think you are.
So
I
Mike
better
Harvey is saying,
unsubscribe you.
is it just possible that the pattern is supposed to be like Brian's shirt? No, I don't think so, mate.
Oh, we're not
Nothing's
far
that-
off, man, are we?
Nothing's that bright.
No, we're that right.
Nah.
I reckon.
Not-
I reckon he's got a Christmas one coming up we don't know about yet,
Oh, that'd be cool.
wouldn't it? I reckon a special Christmas
Oh, no,
one.
that
He
Might
hasn't
be right,
said
Terry.
anything to us, people. He hasn't said anything to us, but
You
I
could
reckon
be
he
right,
has.
Terry.
I reckon it's a prize for us all.
It's got a Santa smock with a beard and a hat.
Nah.
Brilliant.
There may
So
be
they
Christmas
Yeah,
ahead.
they're looking like they're drying the same colour then, and that pink's going
Yeah.
bright green, is it?
It is going green here.
Do you think that could be acting? Well, that might be the psychedelic colours as they turn, you know.
Hmm.
I know it's definitely going green anyway.
That's strange when it's supposed to be red and gold, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know.
Unless it doesn't like black.
That's what
Ebonizing.
I was just thinking. Is it because it's on a black? Perhaps it'd be worth trying it on a white.
Mm.
Definitely came out green anyway.
Well, Benjamin is saying you
You're
should
right.
listen to Harry, Brian. He's a registered tutor with the AWGB now.
This is
Assuming
true, of
you
course.
didn't
I should,
just
I.
steal that badge.
Assuming you didn't steal it.
I didn't steal it, Ben. I work reasonably.
Yeah, as I
for it.
remember it, they don't mention colour on the particular test you've just done.
No, they don't.
But Terry is an artist anyway.
Yeah, he drinks 2 bottles of whiskey every night.
Don't mention that, Ben. Don't answer that.
So Wayne said he got these
idea from
paints from James Cassidy,
James Cassidy, yeah.
Do I
and
know
Wayne
that
passed them on to everybody else. So there we go.
They look
Excellent.
very nice.
Thanks, James.
Oh, that's pretty good. I think I might
Yeah,
get
I
some
like
of them.
them. I quite like them. Yeah.
Did you put a link in the description, Brian, for where you got them from?
And no, I didn't. Steve, you should know better than that. I don't do that kind of stuff.
All right, okay.
Nigel Foster has said that could be the special announcement about the Christmas smart. Well, Nigel, all will be revealed as Brian turns the boat to get out.
That's exactly
Hello,
right.
Lewis. Lewis,
What
the
are the-
convict passman's in.
evening.
Hi,
Lewis.
Lewis.
Stephen, the wood
Hello.
dude's in.
Hi,
Hello,
Steve.
Stephen.
Hi,
Oh.
What are the paints
Stephen.
called, Brian?
The paints are called. These are ones are called Space Dust. But I'm just trying to figure out what the name of the. Let me
Actually,
see.
And you can get them from Amazon, people.
It's
Space
Vallejo.
Dust.
who?
Vallejo. Vallejo. Vallejo.
Villaggio.
And
Okay.
it's color shifting depending on the angle. And these ones are called Space Dust. But there isn't. Let me just see what it says on here.
They do lots of different paints.
They do.
Okay.
There's the leaflet that comes with it. If you guys can see that.
Well,
Mhm.
pretty much
Yeah, we can, yeah.
everything.
So that's what you get.
Mm.
And it says it contains a steel shaker. Huh. There's a ball bearing in it, in other words.
Ball bearing, yeah, that's right.
Just
think
dropped a
that's,
link to Amazon UK into the chat.
Thanks, Pete.
Oh, Pete, yeah. Hold on, Pete.
So I'm just going to clean the bottom of this first before I turn it over.
Okay.
Did you
Did
you find them? Did you find them, Pete? Did you?
Skew, Bannon McGee.
Good man.
Well, anyone living in the north of England, you can actually get them from Boys.
I know. Keep on.
Boys.
I was meant to go
Oh.
get some before we came away.
You didn't.
I didn't. I forgot.
So I'm just going to use my skew as a negative rate scraper here.
Trevor P says that when he ordered them from Amazon, it was the last pack. That was 2 days ago.
Well, they've still got them in stock. It says here. Get them for Friday, the 3rd of December.
Yeah, so they must have got a lot more back in. Wayne hasn't bought them all yet.
£9, £19, 2p.
That's nice.
I think Boys do them for £18.75,
I like the effect of them.
if I remember correctly.
There we go.
So anybody wants to buy some, send the money to Jo, and she will post them on free of charge.
Did I hear Glenn having a corner in the background? So we'll go turn this over. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand this over to Steve for a minute.
Lewis has got a good offer before Steve starts his bit.
On
Anyone
screen, yeah.
interested in some snow?
Should
No,
be living in Canada, Lewis, if you don't like
snow,
snow.
big lad. You okay there, Steve?
Yeah. Go for
I'll
it.
just put you on solo layout
screen.
there.
Oh, thank you.
Steve.
Oh my God, it's frightening.
Hello, Steve. Fancy seeing you on screen.
Oh my God. Right. So, myself and a few of the guys have come up with an idea to. Obviously, Christmas is a time of sharing and caring, and we thought it'd be something if we could do something for some people who are less fortunate than ourselves. We've all gone through hard times, and at the moment, there are some people who are going through even harder times than what we are. So, what we've decided to do is we decided to do an auction or a charity event, should I say, on the 17th of this month on my Friday evening live. This is all at the moment a bit here and there. I'm only now announcing it really just so we can actually promote it up to the 17th. So the plan is I've been in contact with a few makers and asked them if they would be willing to donate a piece they have turned for us to auction off. And I've had an amazing response, and I really do appreciate every single person who's replied to me and agreed to donate something. So I'm going to read. We don't want loads of pieces. We're going for quality rather than quantity because obviously we're only on for a short period of time and we don't want to bore people. So the people we have at the moment who have donated pieces, what we're going to auction off are Ed Oliver, Stuart Farini, Barry Oak from Barry's Wood Creation, Brian himself, Keith Greenfield from Circular Wood by Keith, Wayne Clasper, Terry Bray, Jamie Page and myself, I will be turning the piece on the night that I'm going to auction off. So they have generously donated some pieces to auction off. Each and every one of the guys is going to send me some photographs of their piece. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it together and do it as lots so everybody knows what piece is what lot. Then what we'll do on the night is we'll allocate a time slot for each piece to auction off that night. And then we've also had some donations from some suppliers. At the moment, we've had Glyn Senior is from Yorkshire Grit has offered a tin of Yorkshire Grit Microfine and Original to donate. Well, actually, we're going to do these as a raffle. These two, we've decided that it may be better if it's done as a raffle rather than auction them off. So Glyn has offered a tin of Microfine and Yorkshire Grit Original, and Terry Smart has kindly offered to help us as well. He's offered us a £50 voucher to use on his online shop. But the disadvantage with that is it's only going to be open to the UK residents because of obviously some of the stuff he sells he can't ship outside the UK because of the new law. So, but again, we're going to raffle that one off as well. So there'll be more details coming out in the next few weeks or a few days. Sorry, hopefully by Friday we'll know where we're going, and we know exactly. But we're thinking the Yorkshire Grit we're going to do is one raffle. And then the chestnut product voucher we're going to do as a second raffle, and then they'll be drawn obviously on the night. We're going to do a GoFundMe for the charity. I'll tell you who the charity is at the end of it. We're going to do a GoFundMe for the charity, so none of us are touching the cash. The cash is going straight to the charity because I don't want to be, or none of us want to be accused of doing the wrong thing. And I know I won't. I know these guys know I won't, but it's better to be safe than sorry. So the charity we decided to go for this year is the Salvation Army, because obviously they help people. There's a lot of homeless at the moment, and obviously with Christmas coming up, they've got nowhere to go, no loved ones to go to. So we decided we're going to do it for the Salvation Army to try and help over the Christmas period. So hopefully that's okay with everybody. Like I said, we want to try and give back something. Obviously, we've all been through hard times this last year or so, and we just want to try and give something back to the others. So yeah, that's about it, really.
Just to say that Wayne said that whatever he's donating, he will be turning live on this Wednesday.
Yeah, he will.
And John N has just joined us. Hello, John N.
Hi, Jen. John, how you doing? Yeah, yeah. Sorry, Wayne, I forgot about that. Wayne, when I messaged Wayne, he said he was going to do his Wednesday night live this week. He's going to turn the piece that he's going to donate, and then as soon as he turns it, he's going to send me some photographs. So obviously, I can lot it up as well. So thank you very much, Wayne. And again, can I just really say a massive thank you to everybody who's offered to support us. This is the first one. It's a bit of a bit on the whim, really, because we only made a decision on Friday night, really. Well, we spoke about it a couple of weeks ago, but we only made a decision on Friday night. So it's a little bit of whim. So bear with us. We're going to try our best, but hopefully it's going to be worth in the long run.
So if you want to grab a piece from any of us influencers, Wayne, you've got to join in. Oh, by the way, Robert from Odge Pub Woodworks just come in.
Hi, Robert.
I'll come back to me here. I've already made the piece that I'm going to donate. This is it. If I can show you. You've all seen this because it was a part of a live I did.
Beautiful.
So I'm going to donate this. It's a large bowl. It's over 12 inches across. And it's about 6 inches deep. So it's a good big bowl, guys. There's a natural inclusion at the bottom. And it's finished in Danish oil. So it has to get another couple of coats of Danish oil, but that's the piece I'll be donating. Right, back to the turning.
But has some real simple things just come in. Oh, sorry, Joe.
I have to get back to here. Right, so I've got the bowl, got this bowl turned round. So that's what we're up to, guys. If you feel like you can donate something, donate.
Can I just say something quickly, Brian?
Yes, mate, go ahead.
Lewis, the Quandrite Craftsman, has just offered to donate a piece, so thank you, Lewis. Thank you very much for that.
Well done, boy. And I take it, Steve, that all these pieces will be sent all over the world, except for Terry Smart's problem with his something that you might buy.
Yeah, well, what we said was obviously due to shipping costs, we're going to leave it down to the discretion of the person who's donating the piece, whether they arrange a price with the buyer or the winner,
Okay.
or whether they want to ship it FOC free of charge.
I'll ship mine free of charge.
Yeah, and I'll do the same. But it's down to, but we know that not everybody's in the same position, so I didn't want to make it so it was the case. And the only other way to do it was if we'd done it, took it out the funds that we raised, but then that sort of
that takes away from the charity.
Exactly, that sort of contradicts the point of the cause.
Okay.
So Wayne,
John N's got.
So Wayne's just put here, we'll ship worldwide. Thank you, Wayne, very much.
Yeah, so will I.
Lewis has just said the same. I'll do the same. I know
I'll
you
be
guys
shipping
will
at
do
my
the same.
expense.
So,
question from John N. Who are the earworms? Sorry, don't recognise the voices. My apologies. Well, me talking now is Terry, TJ Turning. One you've just heard is Steve, SK Crafts.
Hello.
We've got Joe from Yorkshire Grit, and we have Pete from Twisted Trees.
Southwest UK Accent.
And Brixby wants to know, is there one of Brian's smocks up for auction?
Nope.
No, they're limited edition, they are.
Maybe next year, Rex.
There will be one of my smocks when I get to 1,000.
When he gets to 1,000.
When I get to 1,000 subs, one of my smocks will be given away.
So Mark has put, I'll donate something for free shipping to UK residents, but won't be there on the night as it's Kim's birthday. Yeah, okay, mate. Thank you very much.
Okay, Mark.
Fair enough.
If you can send me some pictures of it, Mark, that'd be great. Thank you.
So we really only want about 10 pieces, guys, because we don't want to be...
No, we don't want to be there all night.
14 hours.
But what we're going to do is we're going to leave the GoFundMe going until after Christmas, just in case people want to donate between now and then. So hopefully that'll be set up by the end of the week. So I'll give you more details on Friday.
What I'll do, Steve, rather than get involved with that, is I'll have with my outlets, get one of the shops to auction something of mine, and I'll put the money in.
Oh, thank you, Pete. That's very generous of you. Thank you very much, sir.
Well, if I can help in any way, I will do, Steve. You've just got to ask.
You are helping, Joe. Your husband has agreed to donate some Yorkshire Grit. So, in a way, you are helping. So, thank you very much.
He also said that it would be delivered anywhere in the world, personally by Joe, who's going to be doing it on a space opera.
Yeah.
And I'll be singing as I do it.
You could, I suppose you could agree, Joe. You could agree, Joe, not to sing for 3 months. I mean, okay.
Well, there were no need for that.
So I'm actually trying to mirror the inside shape with the outside. With a little bit of success.
Right,
That's
so
good.
Baz is just asking what's the donations for. Baz, we're going to do a charity event on the 17th of this month on my Friday Night Live for the Salvation Army. We've had people donate some pieces. Like Brian said, we don't want massive amount of pieces. I really do appreciate you guys offering the pieces, but hopefully if we can try and hopefully if it goes well, we'll try and do one this sort of time every year just for a chosen charity. So hold on to your pieces for next year. But at the moment, we have donated pieces from Ed Oliver, Stuart Farini, Barry Oak from Weary's Wood Creations, Brian himself, Keith Greenfield, Wayne Clasper, Terry Bray, Jamie Page, and myself. Now we've also got Mark and Lewis. So, we've got loads of pieces. But, thank you for the offers. And please do message me with the offers you got. But we'll see what we got. And obviously, we're going to allocate time slots to each piece. So my live normally run for about an hour and a half. Maybe for that night we'll run it to 2 hours, but we don't want to spend the whole night just auctioning off pieces because it's gonna be boring. But we'll see what we can do. Obviously, the more we
if we have too many, what we may do is
Second evening.
might be an idea is not second evening, but can we carry them over and we'll do it again next year?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Or
That kind of thing, or we'll have different makers next year.
yeah, or if people are interested in certain parts, we could always auction them off. Well, if they send a bid, we can confer between us about an offer, and if we accept it, we accept it. Do it that way. I don't mind how
Yeah.
we do it. At the end of the day, whatever suits everybody. I don't want to offend
Yeah.
anybody because I'm just grateful that people, you know what I mean, the response. You mean I was a bit cheeky yesterday and emailed a few people and messaged a few people, and the response I got back was amazing. I was overwhelmed with the response, so I'm just grateful, and I don't want to offend anybody.
Glyn says he'll add an at to the two
Oh.
tins of grit.
Good man,
Thank
Glenn.
you,
I need
Glenn.
one.
Thank you.
I'm about to
This is
win
all
that.
going to be on the 17th of December.
Yeah.
Yes.
Keith Jarvis says,
One.
sorry, guys, I got to go. Great work, Brian.
Thank
Great
you, mate.
idea for the charity, guys. Nice to see our community giving to others. Thank you.
Thank you, Keith.
Now, Couty has said that is it a he or a she? He, she.
Mhm.
I will bid on Joe's Christmas single.
Well, if somebody wants you to make an album as well, Joe.
Can I bid on a Christmas?
And also, John N, I've noticed, it says once he gets out of hospital, he'll see if he has something worthy to donate. Well, I'm
Thank
sorry
you,
that
John.
you're in hospital, John.
Yeah, sorry to hear
Oh,
that.
yeah.
mate. Sorry to hear that.
What are you doing in there?
Yeah, that's not a good thing to be. I hope you're not in over Christmas, John.
No, definitely not. So Wayne's put, can I just say, Wayne's just put, can I just say auction nights are not boring? Thank you, Wayne. Thank you
They're
for
not boring. They're great fun.
that. That's what I'm hoping, that we can do it with a bit of fun.
Yep, that's the
That's the plan. And, you know, it's for a good cause, but at the end of the day, if we can have a bit of fun with it as well, then we've done two things.
And John Scarver's asking how we do the raffle.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. Let you know at the
Gonna
end
be
of this
figuring that
week,
out.
right?
Yeah, we still need to work on the fine details of that, because obviously we want to make it as fair as possible, and we've got to make it as transparent as possible as well, so people don't think that we're doing people out, if you know what I mean. So
Probably something on the lines of you will donate to a specific number of the charity, and it will be reflected back to us. Your number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and then Steve would do a spin or something, or whatever these magic things are.
Yeah.
And whoever wins that, the money still goes to them, but that person wins the raffle.
Yeah.
There must be an auction app somewhere. There has to be.
Well, there
Or not an auction app, but
well,
a
for
raffle
what
app.
I understand is, we can, when people donate to the GoFundMe, we get the person who sorted the GoFundMe will get notified what people have donated and who it is. So if someone donates, say for the Yorkshire Grit, they can put YG in the comments and then pay their donation, and then I can then message them saying it's been received and give them a raffle ticket number. So like we'll go YG1 whatever up to whatever. Then what we'll do on the night is you can get online random generators. So we'll put whatever it says was 1 to 30 numbers in the Yorkshire Grit raffle. We'll enter those 30 numbers in, and then obviously whatever the winning number is, that's what we'll go. So if they may buy more than one ticket, then obviously they'll have more than one number. That's the easiest way, and that's the fairest way I can think about doing it.
John N says, by the way, he says he got hit by a car, broke his left arm and both legs. Hopefully on Monday he'll come out in a cast for 6 weeks and then therapy. All this to save a puppy. The skunk is long gone.
The skunk is gone.
Ruby says, I hope the puppy survived. So do we all. Funny.
Oh dear.
Well, glad you survived, John.
Yep,
Yeah,
so am I.
That's one subscription we'd all lose.
Oh,
That's a little bit partisan there.
Well, we wouldn't have lost it because nobody been able to cancel it.
Yeah. Good luck, John. Anyway,
Yeah, good luck, buddy.
How you feeling?
I hope you heal quickly.
All the best. Gets him out of cooking Christmas dinner anyway.
My left arm in both legs, blimey, that's so.
Got to makes you think, there's always somebody a bit worse off than yourself. You think you're having a bad day or something.
Wayne says he could even sell copies of Warcry.
The Warcry, you could, Wayne. You remember? Does anybody remember when they used to come round when they used to come round in the pub?
Yeah.
On a Friday night.
Yeah.
Selling the Warcry. You remember that?
That's it. Yeah.
It's a long time ago that now, I think. I don't know if they still do
pub
that.
for the last couple of years, is it?
Well, Pete was in the pub the weekend. I think he might know. Well, no,
No, I
probably
wasn't in
wouldn't.
the pub. It was all
No,
here.
no, Pete was
was
in a field all weekend.
No, we're in my house. It was too cold in the field.
Oh, you're in your house, too cold for the
Yeah.
field.
We filled up 3 recycling bins full of empty bottles and cans.
Wow.
And we had a good weekend.
Wow.
I hasten to
Like,
add this
remember
question.
it.
between Friday and Sunday.
Kind of biker's weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Perfect.
We have an end of season party for the guys I normally ride with.
Brilliant.
Too cold to go anywhere else, so we have a party here.
Excellent.
Perfect.
6 bins full. Bin liners full.
I have to say, I haven't been to Pete's house. He's an excellent host. And he always has loads to drink.
Yeah, plenty of drink. I actually did cooking as well this time.
Oh,
Yeah,
hold
right.
on a minute.
I bet it was just meat, no veg.
Exactly.
Yeah. Plenty of carbohydrates.
We would normally have 1 carrot on the table just to say we got veg. Unfortunately, I forgot to buy the carrot. So we had no carrots, no veg, except potatoes, Yorkshire puddings, and a massive amount of dead cow.
That's something
Lovely.
240 right there, guys. I think that'll do it. We'll give us a quick blast with methylated spirits in here. Just to don't run over the edge, you brute. Take the paint off.
Brian, Todd reckons you could sell the original copies of the Magna Carta.
No, that's Wayne you're thinking about. Wayne was the calligrapher for that, I'm led to believe.
Calligrapher. So we've got people donating stuff for the next charity auction already. We'll get
Excellent.
rid of them. I'll make a list and I'll keep it for. Thank you, Doug. Doug
I'll
Miller's
be
just
checking
offered-
it twice.
As I said, Steve, I'll do something outside of that because you've got enough in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks,
yeah.
Pete.
yeah, because I've just had somebody else message me as well. So
Anything at all we can do to raise a little bit of money, guys, to try and help the homeless. You know what it's like yourself when you're in the house and it's a bit cold. Imagine what it's like if you're outside. I've been not homeless, but I've been outside a lot in the winter. It ain't much
Shouldn't
fun.
have joined the army.
Probably shouldn't have, but boy, did I enjoy it. It was good fun. For the most part, it was good fun. So that's the turning done. Let's get some. Let me just take that board out of my way. It's in the way a minute.
John Ennis just said he definitely wants a Brian smock. The only way you're going to get that is if you go and find other people that aren't subscribed and get them to subscribe.
1,000 subscribers.
Yep.
Some
Anybody else
scribblers.
into Woodturning, wives, husbands, friends, whatever, get them subscribed.
Children, anybody at all. I'm not fussy.
Anybody's got a YouTube account,
Children.
to subscribe.
just take it to the local children's school. You know, that'd be
Yep,
fine.
not fussy.
Once we
Get
get them to
a laptop
1,000,
there,
we've
get
got
them
a
all to
chance.
sign in.
I draw the line at buying them, though. Not be doing that.
Nah.
Well, you can. I don't know how you would ever go about finding out how to buy subscriptions, but there you go.
Your wife is saying
Change the
change the camera.
What did she say?
Change
the
camera.
Oh,
Should change the
Jesus.
camera.
What are you guys doing? My wife's sitting in the house
Oh,
telling me to
we're
change the
waiting to
camera.
see if she's
That's
any good.
shocking.
Well, she's a future earworm, you see. So
I
If
think
she
that's
came
the
out
way
and told you, if she came out and told you she could boil you a nice warm cup of tea.
She could have.
Yeah, she wouldn't do that. She
In a
knows he's
China
used
cup
to the
to
cold.
please Ben. I normally only drink tea out of a China cup, but I'm in my workshop and I'm not allowed China cups in the workshop because I'm too careless and it'd be broke.
Hi, Robbo. Robbo Robson's just on. Hello, Robbo.
Hello,
How you doing,
Robbo. Evening,
Good
mate.
morning, Robert.
So woodwork
Oh,
leather
good
must
morning.
have
Good
Robbo.
morning.
mate? Oh yeah, good morning to Robbo.
Yeah.
You haven't slept much because you was in my live lunchtime. Now you're in this one. Blimey.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Hi, Robbo. Well, that's the wrong thing. What do I
No
need
one.
now, guys? I need,
Oh, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't bother to take the product saver off.
I'll need the
Hands
product
that,
saver
how's it
off
go,
if I'm
Joe?
gonna.
Hands that something or other.
I'm going to put some in.
In a minute.
Yeah.
Now,
Sid's
Steady
just
Wait,
on.
joined
you
us.
have
Hi,
to
Zed.
wait
How you
now.
doing?
Don't get excited now.
Zed's
Don't get
in.
carried away.
Zombie Woodturner. Hello, Zed.
Hi, Zed.
evening,
Hi,
Zed.
How you doing, buddy? Looks like a fingerprint. Oh, it does a bit, yeah.
That looks quite cool, actually. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
I'm glad I left the inside now.
So we.
Right. Turn the speed down a little bit. Down below 500. I've some time to do late. Zip.
Hands that feel pity can
Ooh.
be soft as your
No warning
face,
there, though.
with light brown Yorkshire gritty.
Straight in, Joe. Wonderful. Thank you,
Not
Joe.
all. Yeah, nobody expected that, Joe. They've all had none of them had time to mute.
So they all heard it tonight. It's all in a good cause.
They all heard it. Yeah, it's only good cause. Don't forget, a single of Joe singing will be on auction night.
I can do that.
An
I
MP3.
know.
There will be 512 verses.
An MP4 recording to be done.
It'll be a full 4-hour video, a 4-hour tape full of repeats.
John
just,
M
for
wants
those
an
real,
encore.
just for those real nights when it's hard to sleep.
When you've all
Go on.
finished.
Go on,
Well, we're
Joe.
gonna-
Do it again, Joe.
We're going to
You
get
missed
Terry
it.
to read a bedtime story in that dulcet tones of his,
I can read a bedtime story
and
anytime.
we're going to use that
Trust me.
for insomniacs.
Insomniacs.
I like the comment Robbo made when I was in my live, and I said I couldn't sleep, so I was up 2 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the morning watching him turn. He was
Yeah.
working, and he put it on. He was turning. And I sat there watching quite merrily. And then he said, if I'd realised you were there, he said, it's probably you switched on, so it could put you to sleep. No comment, Robbo. But I did enjoy it, the turning.
So I actually quite like this Yorkshire grit stuff.
Oh, Brian.
It's not bad, yeah.
No
It's all
dust.
right in it. It's
You
all right
got
in
rid
a
of the
cone.
bin.
Oh, what? Wait.
You got rid of the bin.
Oh no, I
you just
didn't.
said Brian
You-
can't have
you-
tea. There's no bin to set it on.
This is the downfall of having a live on a Monday night, guys. My bins go out on Monday night because they get collected on Tuesday,
Yeah.
so there's no bin to
Ah.
set the tea on. What we go do
Andrew's
now?
saying I could always
She could always
read
open the door
Hobbit.
and walk in. Like the door's not locked, but then she's afraid of being on camera. You see,
Oh, I know that feeling.
you know the feeling, Steve, don't you?
Yeah.
I've just read what Stuart said.
I could tell. I
Yeah.
could tell Joe was singing. The mice were throwing themselves on the tracks. Thank you very much. I'm here all week. Oh, that's
Nice
That's
one,
how Glenn.
Stuart.
That's how Glenn gets rid of the mice down at the unit.
good.
Yeah.
Sing Joe, they all run out. The rats leaving a sinking ship.
I should have had Alexa on here and I got my timer going. I can't remember how long I've been doing this now.
Actually, that's a compliment from Ben Jamin. Look,
Probably
Yeah.
Terry
3
is like the
minutes.
Cornish Hobbit
Sure,
version
that's
of
3 minutes
Barry
now.
White.
We'll give it a clean piece of tissue now. Oh, wait a minute, I moved them over here.
Pop the speed up.
No, not yet.
Right.
So just clean it off a little
Pop
bit
it up,
first.
1,000 revs.
Actually, not that much left on it, to be honest.
Pop it up.
There is a little bit on this edge I'll need to get rid of.
Ooh.
Don't you take off that paint.
Ah, I know.
See? See?
I had to take a little bit
Gotta
off
watch
because there's
him.
a whole lot. You got to keep an eye on me, Terry.
There's
Right,
a there's a
speak up,
there's a
right?
hint there's a hint in the name. Abrasive paste. You know, it cuts things out.
Or does it take paint off as well? Oh, dang. I didn't know that.
Robbo's having to go. He's work time. He's got to go to work. Bye, Robbo.
Get
See
to
you
work,
later,
Rollo.
Robbo.
Bye,
Thanks for
Robbo.
joining.
Stop skiving you, Brittany.
Robert.
Get back to work.
Have a good day, mate.
Stick it on live so we can all see it when we're bored.
Ooh, that's getting hot.
Bruce just walked in by the look of it. Stand by your beds.
You're in trouble now, mate.
Ooh.
Let's stand now. Salute. Piper
There may
aboard.
be trouble ahead.
Hello there.
You're going to get
Oh,
back.
listen to him crawling.
Creep. He
know.
didn't say that a minute ago, did he?
No,
Just about to mute myself.
Ooh.
he's just about to mute himself before Ruth gives him a battering.
Yeah.
Send Joe to
Well
Australia.
deserved battering.
Oh, apparently the mice invasion in Australia. Is that right, Douglas? Joe has to go to Australia.
I can see this is
They,
going to go
they
on
do
for a
get
long
them, don't
time.
they? Huge big plagues of mice and stuff, don't they?
Do they?
In Australia, yeah. Have you never
Mind you,
seen
they've
them on
got
the,
lots of
on the,
animals, haven't there, and
on
stuff.
the on
and-
television? Yeah,
No
I've seen
wonder there's a
one.
healthy snake population.
One guy lifted a sheet of corrugated iron, and there was thousands of mice under it. That's actually quite shiny already. So we'll finish this off with some of our friend
Is
Martin's
that a crack I
product.
can see, Brian?
Yeah, just here.
Yeah.
It is, but I've already stabilised that crack when I was in the beginning. I put some super glue down it before I started. I've seen it, so it can just stay there now.
So Lewis has just put his link in for his video tonight. It's not a premiere, it's just a normal release.
It's a video. Oh,
Yeah.
Lewis, I was looking forward to the premiere. Can I polish the outside? No. Or should I just leave it? What do you think?
Depends on exactly how dry it is.
I wouldn't. I'd leave
Just
it. I
leave it.
wouldn't. Yeah,
Yeah,
I wouldn't
just leave
polish
it.
it.
Sensible suggestion is to leave it, isn't it? So I'm just rubbing this until it
If you are
starts to
going to
feel
polish it
tacky.
later, then
Right, that's enough there.
sanding sealer over the top and then polish on top of that.
Okay. Put that big bowl out the way.
Lewis, can I just ask you check your link for your video, mate? Because I've just clicked on it. It says it's private.
Yeah, we'll do
It
till
won't,
the time it's
It
set to
won't
go
be
live.
till the allocated time,
Ah,
Steve.
right. Okay. Sorry.
Her back
thought
and tiff's in. Hello,
I
back.
thought it would. I
Mine's-
thought it would have put it up
Would-
like
would,
starting and whatever.
Leaving it back on.
Would some of
What
you
is it?
like to nip in and get my link there and stick it up? Or I've got a primer at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I'll do that for you.
Thanks, Steve.
What's your name?
Brian at Heart Woodturning. How could you forget?
So what are you going to use this dish for?
I need a
Chocolates for Christmas?
sweeties at Christmas time.
Haven't you heard? Christmas has been cancelled.
Yeah.
Santa got
not-
COVID.
Not in my house.
Right.
John
so
from New
that's-
Jersey says looking good.
So that's the link for Brian's premiere at 10 o'clock, Brian.
10 o'clock, mate. Yep, that's correct.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If you ain't seen enough of Brian, go over and watch it.
Gee, thanks.
None of
Steve.
us will be. None of
I'll
us
get
will
in there.
be.
It's a premiere too. I'll get in there. There'll be 2 people in now.
No, they'll all be in there. They love you, Brian.
Now, Woodwork Learner says, oh, I should say Andy, really. We know his name, don't we? The box suggests varnish over the paints, Brian.
Oh, does it? Okay.
I wouldn't do it
So-
tonight, though. I'd let it dry properly first.
No, let it dry out
Mm.
first. Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Put a bit of clear coat over it, a bit of car lacquer or something.
But I can't lacquer. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Is
I
that
have some clear
spray?
lacquer there. Yeah. I have some clear lacquer there, so I could use that. I'll just give it a little dust there because it's a little bit dusty.
That's pretty.
Make dust. There we go, guys. That's
So
that done.
John Schwab has just
I
put,
just-
great bowl, Brian. I have to go now, but looking forward to more info on this auction stroke raffle buy all. Thank you, John. Nice to see you.
Good
Thanks,
night.
John. Catch you later, buddy.
Good night, John.
Appreciate you coming in. Let me just change that to there. And if I can just quickly take this off the chuck that way. Set it down there. So there we go, guys. One little bowl.
Very nice. Down a little
Excellent.
bit.
Let me just see what size it turned out. It turned out at 6.5 inches, just slightly over, and it stands a full 2 inches off the table. So it'll be a nice sweetie jar or sweetie box for Christmas time.
Lovely.
That's down there somewhere, and turn that over there. And there's what the
Wow.
underside looks like.
That blue is beautiful.
It is, isn't it?
Yep.
This
Striking.
So there we go.
Very nice.
Trevor Morley's
minute.
just joined us. Hi, Trevor. We're
Hi
now
Trevor,
finished.
how you doing, buddy?
Evening, Trevor.
Read
Trevor,
the instructions,
Trevor.
Michelle says. Zombie Woodturner says looks like a giant thumbprint.
It does look like a giant thumbprint, doesn't it?
So if I go back to that, let me bring you guys back in again. Oh, where am I? That one.
Back again.
There we go. There's the
What
errors.
first?
You didn't have too much to do tonight, guys. I kind of managed that just about all by myself.
We just sat there and took the mick.
Just as you do. There's the bowl now. Look, you see different colours there. I'm not convinced about that ring around the bottom now, Terry.
That's all right.
Amateurish, but it's all right.
Hey,
It'll do. There we go.
Douglas Mung was
Excellent,
saying he's still
guys.
awaiting the link to donate. Okay.
Brian's on the box or put a disco lights.
Yeah, that won't be up until the end of the week, Douglas. But as soon as it's
Disco
up,
lights in here.
as soon as it's all live, then I'll announce it, whether on social
Christmas
media.
is coming.
Christmas is coming. Yeah, it is.
Anybody got any
weeks.
questions?
Terry should move his lathe to in front of that chair.
Yeah, that'd be good. We're going to just sit here like this, turning. That'd be good. Sid.
Ruth would be ecstatic about that.
She would love that. A lounge full of shavings.
You've got some nice comments, Brian.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate you all coming in to see me. I'm on again next Monday. I don't
So
know
am
if
I.
I'm doing. I don't know if I'm doing Thursday this week, but I might. We'll see what happens.
Yes, you will. You know you can't resist it.
Yeah, I might. I might.
It's
I
got
don't
that
know.
attraction, draws you in.
I know. We need Mark to come out now. He's tutu. I was thinking a troop of dancing girls, to be honest, but I'll have to arrange them yet. Watch this space.
Michelle and her sister. I'll do it.
Thanks, Zed. Appreciate your comment, buddy. Okay, let's call it a day at that, guys. 9:20 now. I'm back on again at 10 o'clock. So I'm going into the house once I've tidied up. Thank you very much to Terry, Steve,
Thank you, everybody.
Good night.
the late Pete, and Joe
Cheers,
for your
everyone.
help tonight. I really appreciate it, guys. See you all in the next one.
Goodbye,
Good night,
everybody.
everybody.
Thanks for joining.
Bye.
Bye for now. See you
Cheers.
next time.